We haven't done a mean 16 in a while, so what we're going to do today is a 68 Nova. It's all done up in the camel. Got the tiger decals on there. That's all going to go away. So let's crack into it. Alright, now we're going to use the masking fluid. We got an all chrome plastic base. We're going to put the masking where I want to leave all the chrome. Dump it in the bleach. Let the bleach take care of the rest of the chrome. I believe this is black plastic, so it'll turn out black. Leave the chrome after we've peeled the masking off.
And the strong survive and the weak die.
Keep you guys from watching me do extensive polish on here. What I did was I used one of these Dremel, more of the dense buffing wheels, and I used a compound. I think I got this Harbor Freight or whatever. Really got into it. I got stuff all over it, but really got into it so I can start getting some of those little pits out of there. Now the roof, it was really pitted, but I'm not too worried about that for what I'm doing. I only polished about right in here. There's a reason for that, but then I went back over with flits and a typical polishing wheel. And the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is because I'm going to use a stencil, and it's a vinyl that I cut on the Cricut, and I'll be placing that over as a stencil. But first, I've got this all cleaned up. I need to wipe it down again. I've been touching it. And then I'm going to go over it with a Spectraflame. Then we're going to peel the inside stencil and place it where I need to. Tape off the rest of where I need to. And then I'm going to go back over it with another color, and then I can peel that stencil off and it'll just leave that Spectraflame. And I believe I did this technique on one of the Three Blind Mice. I think it was a Ranchero. So I need to go get this painted for the first Spectraflame paint on the front half of the car, and then we'll be back. Alright, I got the red on. I went ahead and hit it for about 5 minutes, just kind of back and forth with the heat gun on low. Just got a nice even heat on there, and so I touched the back of it, and I could tell it was hot, but it wasn't so hot that we were going to have an adverse effect on the paint, have it either bubble or run or whatever. Gives it a good baking effect to it. And then we're going to let it dry completely. And as mentioned before, we're going to take the stencil, if I can get this to focus in on there. There we go. kind of see the look of what's going on. We're going to use the inside part of this stencil to put over the top in a strategic place, and hopefully I got a good coat on that front end there, and I got a good bake job. But I believe I'm gonna let that sit overnight, make sure we get that good and dry. And I took the base out of the bleach. I'm lost for words there. Peeled off the masking, and what was left, chrome. Picked out my wheels. I've used these before, and I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with, or if anything, with the interior, because it's, you know, it's got some detail on there. The steering wheel is just it doesn't even look like a steering wheel. But as far as those bucket seats, be cool to do some detail, but I'm not sure. I may just leave that for what I'm trying to accomplish. Just leave it black. And then obviously this is brand new windshield, so there's nothing really to do with that. And just mocking up the wheels. Actually, those go on the front. This is what we're going for. I know, George, if you're watching, you don't like the all black look in there, but for what the theme or the look that I'm going for, I got to. There you have it for the 68 Nova on the 7th episode of the Mean 16 here on 164 Revival. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. Name this Nova Murder Inc. I've got some stills coming up for you to enjoy. I've also got some stills of an off-camera restoration. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.